something that I've learned along the way in regards to something called projecting, and to always not take everything so personal. And this is what I'm going to go into. Okay, so pre-show, they were obviously putting ads out on Facebook. Channel 7 was, and the Love on 7 app and all that type of stuff were putting out, which then got shared on Facebook, and then heaps of people commented and all that type of stuff. And obviously the ads were always going to be like the worst of it. So while the show was just advertising, it wasn't on at this point, just advertising, I read every single comment on social media. There was a lot of comments from people that I didn't know. And like that did hurt, because it was like, why are these people writing nasty comments about me? They don't even know me. But then I took a step back and was like, you know, this is what the show's trying to do, is to get more viewers and obviously advertise for the show the best way that they can. But the worst of it was people that I knew, like from school or primary school or high school or friends of friends, commenting on it, thinking, like, did they actually think I wouldn't read that? Anyway, one particular girl who I'm very pretty sure she's watching this, because she's just obviously like that. She was like tagging girls from my school who went to school with, and like laughing at me, just putting shit on me, which is sad because she's actually a mother of a little girl. And it was really weird because like we had each other on Instagram, and she used to always like my stuff. She would comment on my stuff. I had her on Facebook, all that. So I don't know how she didn't think I wouldn't read it. So I sent her, I think it was an inbox on Instagram. So this is like before the show aired, so they're just advertising. Pretty much just like saying to her, I saw that comment. That was really, really mean. And it was really nasty, and I just felt like it was unwarranted. She replied like pretty nasty and defensive, because clearly she got caught out, and was like, I can't wait to see your life unravel on TV. But what was even funnier, months prior to that, I ended up deleting her off Facebook because she was just really negative, and I felt like she would always post comments and posts and just like write really judgmental stuff about other mothers, people in the spotlight, just really negative, and so I just didn't want it on my page. So she's written this nasty comment on Facebook, on the Channel 7 Facebook, thinking I wouldn't see it, but that day she tried to add me on Facebook. Not once, but 5 times in about 2 weeks, like deleting her friend request because I wouldn't accept it, and then re-adding me so I'd get a notification. Anyway, so then when I called her out on it, she obviously wrote back and was like, I can't wait to see your life unravel on TV. You're going to embarrass. You're an embarrassment, and like just saying all these really nasty things, which I couldn't believe, because if she'd seen the ads, clearly it was a very emotional, hard experience for me. Like, to kick someone when they're down, I just can't even get that, especially being a mother, to like put down another woman. I couldn't wrap my head around it. Yeah, so like every single time prior to this, like it was her daughter's birthday, I would comment on Instagram saying happy birthday to her daughter, and she would do the same. So we had like a friendly back and anyway. So that day I ended up crying, and I couldn't believe, because I couldn't believe that like people that I knew and that I was friendly with were commenting about me, and like maybe like laughing behind my back. And then I thought to myself, oh my God, is my life going to unravel on TV? And am I going to make myself look like an idiot? Like, oh my God, like this is so embarrassing. It made me feel sick. So I made it all about me. I took it personal and listened to the stories that she was telling me. And then I found out a few days later that her partner had recently left her and she was a single mum. So it made me realise that she was projecting. She had seen that I was obviously going through relationship trouble, so instead of empathising and knowing what a happy person would do, clearly she's not happy within her life and not happy of herself, because she decided to project. So the lesson from all this is, like, when someone says something nasty about you, there's probably something going in their life which is making them project it onto you. Not to take it personally, take a step back and really think about what they've been going through lately, or how. So this just isn't relating to trolls. It's got to do with like anybody in your family, any of your friends that you feel are, having little stabs at you, try to empathise with them, because they're clearly not in a happy state within their lives if they're trying to project. Be the bigger person, especially if it's someone close to you, like a family member or a friend. Maybe ask if they're okay. So I hope that old school friend of mine, AP, you know who you are, you're probably watching this, babe. I hope you're okay. Thank you for your concern, but I'm not embarrassed, and my life didn't unravel on TV. If anything, I helped a lot of women and I got my relationship back. Michael and I's relationship has never been stronger, and we're best friends, and we have a beautiful family unit, 2 beautiful children, and I couldn't be happier. So I guess another lesson is not to listen to other people's stories, and don't let what they're saying get into your head, because I let that happen. So 2 things that can be learnt from all this is when somebody says something nasty to you, they are probably projecting and they're not happy within themselves. Don't take any nasty comments personally, because it's never about you, it's always about them. As I always say, there's never a happy hater.